What's happening? Welcome. Appreciate your person on that play button. I am Willie Williams. Y'all please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe to the website. Like, do all that fly stuff right there. And shout out to all our veterans. Shout out to all the veterans. Hope that y'all is having a wonderful time. Hope y'all still out here living, doing exactly what y'all want to do. We got a domestic love situation. We got a domestic love story right here. We got a man who was accused of, or a man convicted. He's actually convicted of killing his pregnant girlfriend and the unborn baby. Yeah. I know around here at the Willie Williams Show, we always ask, well, what happened? Well, what did she do? You know, because we tend to blame the victims around here because it's always something that the victims had done did to get themselves killed. I know that sounds harsh. I do get that right there. But when you get out your feelings and you really, really think about it, it's always something that happened that led to that person removing you from earth. Once you get out your feelings, you can think logically and be like, well, you know, that does make sense. But anyway, you ain't got to believe me. Let's go on and get into the story. Let's see what had done happen.
Middleton was really looking forward to being a mom.
So long, damn it. It didn't start at the beginning. Go ahead.
Denise Middleton was really looking forward to being a mom. So much so, her family says she had already named the baby Ezekiel.
She knew that she was going to have a son, and I have a son, so she would often say, we're going to be boy moms.
But in early December of 2022, prosecutors say the baby's father, Tory Moore, shot Denise inside the apartment they shared in White Oak and left her there for nearly 2 months. Videos introduced as evidence at trial show Moore grabbing Denise in the lobby of the building and pushing her towards the elevator.
The story's awful. There's no way to slice it. This is a terrible case.
After the killing, prosecutors say Moore gets into the building's elevator with a drink in his hand, as if he's just heading off to work or to run an errand. For weeks, prosecutors say Denise's decomposing body stayed undiscovered inside the apartment until police got a tip Tory Moore may have been involved in the murder of a 61-year-old dash-in store clerk. That's when Montgomery County Police used a no-knock warrant to enter his apartment, finding the 26-year-old's body under a blanket.
Now, you know it's crazy because a lot of people, especially black folks, have been trying to get rid of or trying to have the police departments to get rid of the no-knock warrants. But in this case, the no-knock warrant actually helped them discover her body.
And he's sleeping in the dining room. Next to him is the handgun.
He sleep in the house with a handgun and his little la-la that he had them removed off earth with the baby.
Prosecutors say that gun was linked to the murders of the clerk, Denise Middleton, and her unborn child.
This fool kept the gun. You kept the gun that ties you into 3 murders. Go ahead, cool.
I'm gonna miss my baby and never get the chance to meet her grand.
This is her father. She had a whole daddy.
Grandson. Not a man that likes to cry, but it'll be missed.
Just to know that she's not going to be here. Ezekiel would have been, my son's 3, and Ezekiel would have been 2, so just to know that we were robbed of that, and even robbed of giving her a proper burial because of the state and condition of her body is just, it's disheartening.
Tory Moore was convicted in a separate trial of killing the clerk. At sentencing, prosecutors will ask for consecutive life sentences.
Prosecutors told the jury that Tory Moore left his dead, pregnant girlfriend on the floor of their apartment for 26 days while he traveled to North Carolina and California, and along the way had Googled how to move a dead body without being seen. At Montgomery County Circuit Court, Paul Wagner, News 4.
Just some things to your heart.
How to remove a dead body without being seen. Now, I know a lot of you good people be thinking, okay, well, he just decided to, I guess, snap, right? No. Y'all think that this behavior just started when he had them knocked off, huh? That's typically not how it works. In my mind, they was in a domestic love relationship. They was in a domestic love relationship, and then she got pregnant while they was in a domestic love relationship. Something happened. I don't know. Maybe she said, this ain't your baby or something. Maybe she said, I want to separate. I can't take this situation no more, which I had done told y'all a whole bunch of time. When we want to separate, you want to separate. That other person don't want to separate, and then that other person will show you how much they love you domestically. Domestic love is about showing somebody physically that you really, really love them, that you really, really care about them. I know when I first said that I blame the victim, I always blame the victim because we choose people a lot of times, especially in relationships. We choose the relationship. Nobody forces us into long-term relationships. Nobody forces us into relationships where we is getting pregnant and producing the children. No. She chose him. I don't know her background, but I know humans. This was not their first little altercation. Because it's on camera, this is really not their first altercation. Do y'all understand that he knocked her off and left the body in the house and would sleep on the couch? He went night, and then he traveled and come on back. You know what I'm saying?
The lobby of the
I don't know if any of you all have ever smelled a body. Have you ever smelled like a dead dog or a raccoon or something like that right there? Well, a dead body smells worse than that.
building and pushing her towards the elevator.
The story's awful. There's no way to slice it.
This right here was on the same day because I'm looking at his outfit, and then when he have on the backpack, he got the same outfit on. So he took her upstairs that day and knocked her off. And then
This is a terrible case.
After the killing, prosecutors say Moore gets into the
he
building.
got him a little cup of little iced tea or something like that. He got a little sweet tea. Here, he got a whole sweet tea bottle. Look at this shit.
After the killing,
He got a whole sweet tea bottle right here.
prosecutors say Moore gets into the building's elevator with a drink in his hand, as if he's just
And I wonder what tipped them off to him being the killer of the gas station clerk.
heading off to work or to run an errand. For weeks, prosecutors say Denise's decomposing body stayed undiscovered inside the apartment until police got a tip Tori Moore may have been involved in the murder of a 61-year-old dash-in store clerk. That's
So who told on you? Somebody told on you. Or they probably got your ass on camera doing what they said that you had done did. It's a damn shame.
when Montgomery County Police used a no-knock warrant to enter his apartment.
So now we should be proud that they did a no-knock warrant in this case, and I do understand that a lot of people, they be like, they shouldn't be using a no-knock warrant because sometimes they be killing the wrong people. Well, that's like the numbers real small. So the no-knock warrants actually work a lot of times, and a few times it don't work. But anyway, listen, decisions. A lot of times I like to state, I know not all, but I do like to state a lot of times I can understand why back in the days, like way back when they had when like the family used to pick the husbands for the daughters. Yeah. Because in case y'all don't know it or not, women have a real hard time making relationship and family decisions. I know, not all, and y'all so educated, but y'all make uneducated choices. The so educated, the highly educated chicks make the same choices as the uneducated chicks. Because education don't teach you relationships. Relationships teach you relationships. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation right here. This was another domestic love incident. Damn, I wonder what she did. Appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm out of here, man.